Venezuela twice and did not beat Venezuela in World Cup qualifiers. I love my country. I love Venezuela, but they're not in the World Cup. And if you're drawing against Venezuela twice, you're not winning the World Cup. España.
For me, Brazil is the favorite. For me, Brazil is the #1 team in this World Cup.
Fala, meu convocado, como é que você está? Hoje nós vamos lá para a Inglaterra para ouvir o que está dizendo simplesmente ele, Jürgen Klinsmann, ele que foi campeão mundial de futebol pela Alemanha lá em 1990, né? Ajudou aquela equipe da Alemanha a vencer a Argentina na final e na ocasião conseguir ali o tricampeonato da Alemanha. Ele é o único que está apostando na seleção brasileira ali naquela bancada. Inclusive, o venezuelano Ale Moreno, que quando era o Tite, sempre defendia que o Brasil ia ser campeão, porque o Tite tinha um time muito organizado do Brasil. Dessa vez, partiu para dizer que o Brasil não vai ganhar de jeito nenhum e tudo mais, né? Nos últimos vídeos aí, ele tem dado esse tipo de opinião, mesmo com o Carlo Ancelotti no comando. Então vamos dar uma olhada aí na opinião do alemão, que falou em relação à seleção brasileira por 2 oportunidades, e eu quero saber se você concorda com ele. Bora ver.
Let's get to Brazil and managers. Carlo Ancelotti overseeing a Brazil side that have had something of a quarter-final curse in recent history in World Cups. Last time they won it was in 2002. It's been a 24-year World Cup drought since then. How do you think they look going into this one?
The question mark is who's going to play at centre forward. Thiago's done very well for Brentford, but so Cunha has done well for Manchester United. And Rafinha will probably play out on that right-hand side and make those runs from outside to in beyond the centre forward. Paquetá's the player that I'm not quite convinced about. Saw him play a lot at West Ham and he drifted in and out of games. But Guimaraes and Casemiro will be the main holding midfield players. And then you've got the 2 centre-halves, Marquinhos and Gabriel, played in the Champions League final and both had good games.
For me, Brazil is the favorite. For me, Brazil is the #1 team in this World Cup. Yeah. Because I really think that with Carlo Ancelotti, finally they stepped out of their comfort zone. It's the very, very first time that Brazil hired a coach from abroad, which other big nations don't have the guts to do that, like, for example, Italy. And I think if somebody can deal with all the divas of Brazilian football, then it's Carlo Ancelotti, because it's just that type of a character and personality that gives you so much joy, gives you so much energy and belief, really in belief, because he proved it all. He won it all as a manager himself. And that's why I think, maybe, in the second, third, fourth game, bringing on Neymar from the bench, the whole stadium will rock. I mean, this will be incredible. And defensively, they look good to me. They have a lot of experience in that side, and they are hungry. They have so much hunger.
There's no doubt that they have a fantastic forward line. They have a good defense, but they are, for me, questionable in the middle of the park. And you win battles in the middle of the park. So let's see how it works. I mean, it's interesting because, yes, as Jürgen said, Ancelotti is there, and it can be a X factor. Let's see how it works. I have question marks, but I want to be surprised and happily surprised with Brazil.
Okay, it is time for our predictions as we take a look at the futures spotlight on recent World Cup winners. DraftKings spots with 2022 Argentina, 2018 France, 2014 Germany, all the way down to 1990 when it was Germany as well. That's how things are looking on the futures spotlight. But how are things looking when it comes to our predictions today? Let's start with Frank and Jürgen.
Never mind. How about the shoes?
Won the World Cup.
What about the shoes? There you go.
The Bobby Dazzlers.
Wow,
that's something.
Bringing it today, Kay.
Thank you very much. Be bringing it every day right here on ESPN.
They'd be dangerous, those points, wouldn't they? Jamie never cleaned them.
All right. Frank Leboeuf, who have you got?
I've been forbidden to predict Canada this year, so
Good move.
I'm gonna go back to France because 4 times out of the last 7 World Cup, France has been in a World Cup final. So I want to believe that the French guys are gonna do the job and we're gonna win again a World Cup.
For those of you who don't know, Frank had Canada going pretty far in the last World Cup, and that didn't go too well.
You're going to put his flag?
You want to do it for me?
Oh, I got the responsibility. You're not trusting technology.
You're closer to
There we
that.
go. There we go.
All
Hey.
right.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, somewhere on there should be Jürgen. Yes.
He's sneaking in.
over there. Yeah.
Sneaking in.
The usual back
Who's
post
going to
run.
sneak into the final and win it though, Jürgen?
Let's see if look at us.
Say, well, you know what you're doing.
Oh, man.
Well, I think since Italy is not there, I'm going to go with Carlo Ancelotti and Brazil.
I love the Italian
There
manager.
you go.
I'll deal with it over at this side, okay? Okay, well, while you're over there, Ale, you might as well
do
give
your
us
own.
yours.
Oh, yeah. Bad news for Jürgen. I'm going to give him some context. If I told you that the team he picked in World Cup qualifiers played against Venezuela twice and did not beat Venezuela in World Cup qualifiers, I love my country. I love Venezuela, but they're not in the World Cup. And if you're drawing against Venezuela twice, you're not winning the World Cup. España, da da da. España, da da da. This team and my son, Pedri, will be flying in the competition. I'm picking Spain.
Even though you said the wide players, you weren't sure about the wide players.
Okay.
Misdirection.
He was just trying to fool us all.
He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
Right.
All over our eyes. Stevie, who have you got?
Do you know what? I'm sure I'm going to make Frank happy. Frank, I'm going with France. I don't want anything to do with them. I mean, you know what? If France need to fight to win this World Cup, I don't want to fight France. If France need to play football to win this World Cup, I don't want to play football against them. I mean, regardless of what you throw at them, they're too strong for you, too quick, too talented. So, Frank.
Here we go.
Here it is.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on now.
Oh,
Yeah! Well, that's an upset right there.
match.
That is an upset.
Ale, how do you do that thing where you make it move across a little bit?
This could be problematic. See? No. No.
You're getting too clever.
No, I don't know.
We'll definitely work that out. Okay. Robbo, your pick. And your turn on the touchscreen.
Well, I'm going to go with France because I think they've got the best players, they've got the best team, and as Stevie says, they're going to be favourites.
Would you like to do it?
So I'm just going to go from there to there, nice and easy. And let's just move Kane.
Yeah!
Don't you worry about that.
Yes.
Robbo's got us covered. Okay, I'm going to surprise you all.
Scotland.
No, not England either.
What?
You ready?
You're Jürgen's friend, aren't you?
I'm Jürgen's friend. I think they're flying under the radar. Everybody's tried to convince me otherwise today, but I am going
Wait.
Hang on.
to Germany.
You're from England and you're picking Germany.
Yes.
This
Yeah,
is happening.
that's
Is this a double?
Bundesliga bias.
Is this a double bluff?
Could be, might not
there
be.
it is.
I'll state the case if I have to. We have all summer to do so.
Germany on penalty, she's going to say.
Yeah.
Well, if it goes to penalties, it's definitely Germany who are going to win it. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thanks to the guys for the predictions. Thanks to Stuart for saving the day at the end of the day. We will be back tomorrow with more of the same.
E aí, meu convocado, o que vocês acham aí dessa opinião do alemão? Vocês estão mais com o Klinsmann ou estão mais ali com o nosso queridíssimo Ale Moreno, que é venezuelano e diz que dessa vez o Brasil não vai ganhar de jeito nenhum? Quando era o Tite, ele apostava bastante no Brasil. Qual que é a sua opinião? Eles colocaram um campinho ali, ó, a gente vai rever o campinho, e eles colocaram ali o Matheus Cunha no ataque da Seleção Brasileira. Ele é um jogador muito voluntarioso, muito... que ajuda bastante no esquema tático, mas eu não colocaria Matheus Cunha para a gente tentar ser campeão do mundo. Vocês me desculpem, tá? Essa é a minha opinião, franca opinião aqui, não sei qual que é a opinião de vocês. Eu colocaria ali ou o Endrick, ou mesmo o Igor Thiago, que por mais que no último amistoso ele tenha falhado ali a definição em alguns casos, ele sempre é essa opção, ele sempre consegue fazer o facão, ou consegue segurar a bola, enfim. E eles colocaram nas laterais Danilo e Alexandro. Você realmente acha que na Copa do Mundo o veinho vai começar com Danilo e Alexandro ou ele vai optar mesmo por um Ibanez para dar uma segurança, porque o Ibanez tem mais força, né? O Danilo já parece que não consegue mais fazer aquele mínimo, né? Nem que seja atrás daquele corredor ali do campo defensivo. O Alexandro também parece estar com muita dificuldade para conseguir alguma coisa. Então, na minha opinião, ele vai sim com o nosso queridíssimo Ibanez de um lado e também o Douglas Santos do outro lado, né? E aí, bom, no ataque eu não iria com o Matheus Cunha, eu iria sim com 3 jogadores no meio de campo, mas eu tiraria ali o Bruno Guimarães, colocaria o Danilo Santos lá, porque não porque eu seja melhor que o Bruno Guimarães, não é isso. Mas eu acho que ele está no momento melhor, está mais forte, está conseguindo brigar mais, então ficaria o Paquetá e o Danilo e o Casemiro atrás. Então acho que daria uma força maior ali para o meio de campo, para a gente ir e voltar mais rápido, sabe? É uma opinião, mas o Bruno Guimarães também pode ser. Eu quero saber a sua opinião, deixa aí nos comentários e até o próximo vídeo.